Okay, so let's just jump right into it. Yeah, this looks so bad. I mean, you would think that I had not been maintaining my yard at all. I mean, look how tall the grass is. I mean, that's Kwame over there. And, as you can see, the grass is almost as tall as him. I think it is as tall as him. But anyway, yeah, I had Nuhu go um and record all of this video because he reached out to me. He was like, "Hey, Tiffany, it's time for you to cut the grass again." And so, in case you guys don't know, I am in and out of the country of Ghana because I do work remote and all of that. So I depend on the guys there, specifically Nuhu. And if you don't know who Nuhu is, he has his own business, Good to Grow. Check out one of my prior videos. But yeah, he does all this when it comes to gardening and maintaining people's lawns. So he went over to my yard to inspect it. You know, and as you can see, it's like a forest of just overgrown grass and weeds and everything. And honestly, guys, again, this is not something that I think people take the time to really talk about. And part of being a property owner in Ghana is not just about building. It literally is about maintaining your yard. And you would think that I were just a negligent property owner looking at my yard the way it is. And that is not the case. I mean, the grass grows so fast because the soil is super rich, and it just doesn't take long for it to kind of grow up. And so, especially after the rainy season, everything just kind of grows up because during the rainy season it is really difficult to maintain your yard when your yard hasn't actually been developed, where you have your sod and all of that. You just have like dirt or soil, and everything is just fruitful. It just grows super super fast. So I have Nuhu, as you can see. He's actually on my sister, her side of the yard, but he's been walking around from the very back, going around, just videotaping. And look at that, guys. I mean, weeds everywhere. I mean, it's just insane how much it is all along the edges, just everywhere. Now, my sister's side, we have been putting a lot of the like construction material, the dirt, gravel, things like that on her side. So that's what you're looking at over there. But here, you know, you have just weeds all along the edges, all the way to the front of the house. Nuhu, he's trying to capture everything to kind of show me the extent of what actually needs to be taken care of. So yeah, I told him, I was like, look, take the guys, hire the guys out there, and go around the property, make sure they cut and edge and weed and just everything really good because of the snakes. And I am terrified and petrified of snakes. So the last thing I want to do is create an environment for snakes and scorpions and all of that to come in. So yeah, as you can see here, this is him videotaping the ground. And I'm sorry you don't get a good like visual layout, but what you're seeing here is the front yard. And so I'm having him to go in with the guys and his team to go and just edge up everything. We work with the young guys and kids in the neighborhood, but things get so bad that it just kind of overwhelms your yard. But yeah, guys, this is it. So more to come. Okay, finally, the yard is finally cut. This is the backyard right behind my sister's patio and everything. And as you can see, all of these weeds and stuff were chopped down. And don't worry, guys, this is a pawpaw tree. Nuhu, he decided to not destroy it. He wanted to dig it up and put it somewhere. But anyway, as you can see along the edges, the guys cut everything down, and pay attention to my mango tree. As you can see here, it's pretty big. It's actually starting to kind of grow over by my house. And the one thing that I don't want to happen is have it, leaning up against my house. And anyway, guys, I'm going to have to get it addressed. Over here, this is like my soak away that I had built. You see all that green, yucky water? Well, this right here has been giving me nightmares. It's uncovered. And so, definitely have to get that covered up. Over there was my biogas chamber, the other one. And yeah, as you can see, all those weeds, they were so tall, they've been cut down now. So Nuhu, he's just walking around showing the layout of everything. No longer have this wilderness as you previously saw. Everything is cut down. The guys, they went all around the edges and everything. They started chopping the grass down from the front of the yard, looking so good. And yeah, construction material, definitely needed to be removed. But I think this is the front of my yard, because that's the other part of it. When you're cutting your yard, is not just the inside within your compound that you need to worry about. You need to also kind of make sure that the front edges are trimmed down. So yeah, I had them to do that. This is actually the side of my yard. I don't know if you remember in one of my other videos, I was concerned about this like pond or something there, and see, that's the front of the yard. So yeah, he's done a good job making sure that the guys are paying attention to all of those weeds all along the front part of the compound wall. And so he did a good job following my directions to make sure that the young guys who are in the community, who I hire to actually maintain my yard, I kind of, had Nuhu to really make sure they understood that it's not just the inside, but it's the compound wall, because the mold, and look at that, when the weeds and the grass grow up on it, it starts getting that little mildewy stuff all over your compound wall. So yeah, as you can see, that's my sister's side of the yard. He's kind of showing how they went all around and even to the back. So the people back there, behind in my backyard, who own the property back there, I even have them to go and cut in the very back because of the snakes. Oh my God. And hey guys, take a look there. That is my mango tree that's in my backyard. Yeah, you see how big it's gotten? This is what I meant about, yeah, I totally need to take care of that, because the mango tree is hanging over the back. And from what Nuhu told me, he doesn't let the young kids cut in the back because of the snakes. And when I found that out, I freaked out. So sorry, mango tree, you gotta go. Those big limbs have to go. So the last thing I want is snakes and other little creepy crawlers jumping up and slithering into my mango tree and getting in my yard and all that. So yeah, poor mango tree, gotta go. Not the whole tree itself, guys, just the big branches that are hanging over. So yeah, as you can see here, again, compound wall. And yeah, that is some kind of graffiti that somebody put on my yard, on my wall. But anyway, guys, once again, it's looking good. And if I'm honest, anything is an improvement at this point. But yeah, taking care of your property is more than just building your home. I can't emphasize that enough. Making sure that you're doing your part to maintain the lawn and keep everything nice and clean to mitigate snakes and other things. You know, it's important. It's really important for everybody to really pay attention to being a good neighbor, a good homeowner. And part of that is literally just making sure you're cutting everything down and keeping things up. So in this particular case, there was no way for me to move forward with anything until I got this addressed. So yeah, that's it for me, guys. I hope you all learned a little bit, but being a property owner, again, is more than just building. It's about the maintenance. So, all right, guys, that's all I got. I'm going over my time. I was hoping it was going to be a quick video, but yeah. So next time, hopefully I'll show you all the progress that I've made so far. All right, guys, until then, thanks so much. This is Journey Girl. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. All right, take care. Bye.